So New View Residential is a letting agency based in Cambridge. We started in 2010. And we have a lot in common with traditional letting agents that you might find in town. We do all the usual things that you'd expect from a letting agent. So we advertise your property through all the usual means, such as our website, Rightmove, Globrix, all the usual letting channels. Once we find a tenant, we undertake references using a reference agency to ensure the tenant is financially sound and of good character, reliable. We prepare inventories, we prepare tenancy agreements, and we provide let-only and full management service. So all the sorts of things that you would expect to find from a traditional letting agent. We're also members of the Association of Residential Letting Agents and members of the Property Ombudsman. So we carry full professional indemnity insurance, and client monies are kept in a separate guaranteed insured client account for that purpose. Where we differ from a traditional agent is that we are a not-for-profit organisation. So whereas a traditional letting agent would probably be a limited company or a partnership owned by private individuals, we're actually owned by a Buddhist charity. So our emphasis is slightly different. What we do is we make a profit, like a traditional agency, but rather than distributing that profit to the shareholders and the owners of the business, what we do is we take the profit at the end of the year and we divide it into two, and half of the profit is donated to charities which are nominated by ourselves, by New View Residential, going to charities that we feel we would like to support, and the other half of the profit goes to charities which are nominated by our landlords. So when a landlord signs up with New View Residential, we ask them to choose one of 6 charities, 5 of which are local charities, something that's close to their heart. And then the proportion of the money that they've contributed to that half of the profit for the year would be donated to the charity of their choice. We like to think that this helps landlords to feel as if they're really involved with the business, as if they have a decision-making role within the business, and that the money we make through our commission that we charge them is well spent, and that it's going to a good place. And obviously, being owned by a Buddhist charity, our ethics are important to us. It's important to us that we are able to work with tenants and landlords in a way that is upfront and transparent. So we put a strong emphasis on the ethical aspect of how we behave in our business.